Previously on Quties Designs. Welcome, my finalists of Quties Designs Season 2. I hope you guys are all excited for this competition. So for this mini challenge, you will all have to give a brand new look for Chris in 30 minutes.
Are you actually kidding me? Half an hour.
The winner of the first mini challenge is Ellen! Woo! Congratulations! So, the theme for the first week is This Is Me, where all the contestants have to make a skin inspired by something that makes them special or something that they have gone through.
Without a doubt, this is the pin to beat in this competition.
I like hair on her side.
What I love the most is the story behind this skin. I just find it really brave when I see someone that is willing to embrace where they came from and what they've gone through. He didn't color the top of his head.
So there's a mistake in the inner area of the arm. The things is random. Oh my god.
Jason and Ashton, both of you have made some obvious mistake on your skin that I could not overlook. But there's one skin designer that I feel like has a little bit more potential than the other. Jason. Ashton, I'm so sorry that you have to leave in the first week. With time, I feel like you are gonna be a good skin designer.
That rhythm.
Oh yeah, Ashton getting out of the competition is so much nicer because he was just plain rude. Like, geez man, I get we're in a competition, but you don't have to call us dead.
Why are you staring at me? Ew! You're dead to me. You guys are dead to me.
Jason. Ashton, I'm so sorry that you have to leave in the first week.
I mean, he is, like, pretty young. That's what people say anyway. But I feel that was the right decision.
Hello! Congratulations you all for making the first cut. I hope you all are ready for another cut right now.
Oh my god. Are you actually kidding me?
Nah, I'm just kidding. For now, no one is going home, but we are gonna do another mini challenge. I hope you're all ready. So, to make a good skin, there's actually a lot of things that you have to get it right. The concept of the skin, the colorings, the details, the shadings, the second layer. Making a skin is definitely not easy. But today, I just want to focus on one thing on a skin, which is the head. So my friend Preston, also known as PDawgWoolf, faces a little issue with his skin. The hat is missing. So your job today is to create a new head for the PDawgWoolf skin. And remember not to change anything else, or else you will be disqualified from winning this mini challenge. And trust me, you will definitely want to win this mini challenge. You will have 30 minutes to do this challenge. Now head over to the workroom and start making your skin. Hello Dino!
Hi.
What are you gonna do with the headless PDawgWoolf skin?
I think I'm gonna make a guy with a top hat. I don't know. I just feel like that's what he would be wearing.
Well, I mean, you can actually do whatever you want. You don't really need to follow the style of the original skin. I mean, after all, this challenge is about making a new head.
I know, but I wanna like stay with his style.
Alright, I can't wait to see what you do. Hey Eli, what are you working on?
I'm working on brown hair. I'm trying to make him like... It's hard to explain, but like, Kinda normal, but still no.
Well, sounds like you're working on something very complicated.
I know.
Which could be good.
Yeah.
I'm dying to see what you make.
Thank you.
Oh my god, Jason, I've been looking for you everywhere. What are you doing in the dressing room? Have you finished already?
I made him just like have brown hair, but like I just guess.
Okay. So, how are you feeling after being in the bottom last round?
Nervous.
Nervous, alright. Do you think you're gonna get your redemption this week?
Hopefully.
Well, I really hope you can do well, because I have high hopes on you. Hello, 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 whoa! What are you doing with your skin? What are you making? Well, it sounds interesting. I'm just gonna let you work on it a little bit more. You still have a few more minutes left. Good luck. Hey, Gabby. How is your skin going?
Pretty good. I have something that I think nobody else is gonna do.
Would you like to give me some description?
It's a secret.
Oh, secret! Well, your secret better be good. I can't wait to look at it.
Thank you. Bye.
Everyone, time is up. Head over to the main stage and let me judge on your skin. I've got to say I'm really impressed that all of you have made the skin on time. And I'm sure Preston will be really proud if he sees this right now. Anyway, let's talk about a mini challenge skin that you guys just made. Alan, throwing cookies at me wouldn't help you win this challenge, but I like that the hair is so detailed, but it seems like you have forgotten to color some of the inner parts, which is a shame. Hello, hello world! Love the chicken, but I wish you would have toned down the grayness of the chicken head just a little bit, and it would have been perfect.
Hello world. Like, she is super childish and her shading is too dark. Did you see her chicken head? That's exactly what I'm talking about. Get it? Exactly?
Maddie, I really love the facial expression that you did, but the hat is a little bit dull. I wish you would have worked on a second layer. Eli, I really like what you did with the hat. Honestly, I'm really drawn to the eyes that you did. I don't know why. Overall, the face and the hair, it's on point, and it matches the lower part of the body really well, so good job.
I see Eli as the most competitive person that is in Quties Design, because a lot of us argue, and I bet he's the most competitive, because I've seen his skins before. I'm like, I'm gonna lose to him.
Gabby, I like the fact that you did something that is different than what everybody is doing here right now. Love the gray tone of the hair, and I really like the fact that left eye color is different than the right eye color. Clearly, you have put a lot of thought into making this skin. Sweetie, I really like the flowers that you did. I think they are adorable. But the challenge is to just make the head part, and it seems like you have done a little bit more than that, which is not really good because it shows that you didn't really listen to my instruction carefully. Anyway, the winner of this mini challenge is Eli.
Oh my god, for real? For real?
I won. I am the best. I will eat all the sandwich cake in the world because I just won the top hit right now. It's the best. I love this.
Alright everyone, let's talk about the main challenge for this week. The theme for this week is Wonders of Disney! That's right, your challenge this week is to make a skin inspired by a certain Disney character. However, you will not be choosing your own character.
Oh my god.
My friend Preston, who is a big fan of Disney, has chosen a list of characters for you guys to do. The list includes the Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland, Oogie Boogie from The Nightmare Before Christmas, Moana from the movie Moana, Snow White from the movie Snow White, Judy Hopps from Zootopia, Dr. Facilia from The Princess and the Frog, Ariel from The Little Mermaid, Genie from Aladdin, Figment from Journey into Imagination, Peter Pan from Peter Pan, and finally Pinocchio from the movie Pinocchio. Eli, since you have won the mini challenge, you get the right to pick the characters for everyone.
Yes!
Alright Eli, so who gets the Mad Hatter?
Jason.
How about Oogie Boogie?
Naimira.
Moana?
Uni.
Snow White?
Sweetie Pies.
No, I did not like Snow White. I hate Snow White.
What about Judy Hopps?
Dinopaw.
And Dr. Facilia?
Hello World.
Who gets Ariel?
I'll give it to Caitlin.
I got assigned Ariel for this. So I do either Sebastian and Flounder and all those characters, or should I do Ariel? And I thought that was just too boring.
Who's gonna work on Genie?
Ellen.
What about Figment?
Gabby.
I was very stressed out about it. It kind of just was like a little hard for me to make the wings and horns.
How about Peter Pan?
I'll take Peter Pan.
Okay, so that means Maddie, you will get Pinocchio. So I hope you all like the character that Eli picked for you. You have a few days to work on a skin. Remember, I'm not asking you to replicate the Disney character. I'm asking you to make a skin inspired by the Disney character that you got. So I hope you all work hard, and I hope to see something amazing from you guys. Welcome back everyone. Earlier you were all given a Disney character and asked to make a skin inspired by that particular character. And now it's the time to show your skin. Head over to the dressing room and start changing. And let's get this show started! Woo!
The theme for this week's challenge is inspired by Disney characters.
We each got a character from Disney.
When I was giving Moana, I was freaking out. I've never seen Moana. I don't know much about her. So I decided to base the skin off of my research and her looks.
For this challenge, we had to make a skin related to a Disney character given to us. I didn't like my character at first. I tried doing a transgender for my skin, but it didn't work out as well. I usually sketch out the drawings that I'm going to use for the skin, but this turned out really well.
My theme is Judy Hopps from Zootopia, and I didn't exactly watch Zootopia, which I'm sure people will be angry at me for, but that actually ended up making the skin hard for me. I wanted real people's opinion on who Judy is, so I asked my friends, and literally everyone said she was very determined. I ended up making her skin green themed, since green is kind of like a correct color if you know what I mean. And she ended up like a superhero since they're like do-gooders, and Judy wants to make a difference just like a superhero would.
Oogie Boogie was a very nice choice for me. I gave the sack of potatoes woolly kind of texture so it looks like a sweater and stuff. I added like sewing marks, like thread.
I had to make the Mad Hatter, so I made him, and like I added like details like on the second layer of like a band that goes around him, like around his chest, and then like added like the thing that comes out of the jacket. And yeah.
I got Pinocchio. The skin was kind of hard to make. I just was like not thinking straight. I thought I was supposed to make a straight skin of Pinocchio, and I was not doing well.
I got assigned Ariel for this, and the hair is supposed to be blue because I was thinking opposite red is blue. She's a normal human. Instead of having a shell in her hair, she has a skull in her hair. So I put a skull on there because why not? The reverse Ariel.
So what I did was I always make wolf skins with wolf ears. So I made the wolf ears and then I changed them to make it longer and then orange, and then the wings, it was hard.
I made Peter Pan after he killed Captain Hook. and became Captain Hook himself. And I think it's a really clever plot twist. I don't know why, but it just feels awesome.
I had a reference that I used online, and so I was looking at the skirt, and I kind of just done my OC, which is my own character art, but I made her have the dress.
Well, thank you all for putting up such a great show. Some of you did really well, definitely exceeded my expectations.
I'm not surprised if Nymera won the round. She is a talented skin maker, and she was in the last season's top 3.
I think Eli deserves to win that challenge just because of the really good skin that Eli made.
Well, some of you seems to have forgotten that we are supposed to make a skin inspired by a Disney character.
I think that Gabby should go home because all Gabby really did was add a sweater that looked like a dragon.
Sweetie though, she can't shade. She deserves to go home and practice more.
Anyway, it's time for me to discuss the skins with the guest judge. When I see you next time, someone will be going home. Okay, so we're here in the judging room and I'm here with our guest judge of the week. It's PDawgWoolf. Hello!
Hello! Hi!
Hey, Preston, are you excited to be here?
I'm so excited.
I mean, this theme was made for you.
I know! I got to choose out the characters and everything. I can't wait to see what skins
you picked the characters. But anyway, I just want to ask you something. So you are part of the Warships build team?
Yep, I am.
So I just want to know, how would you rate our set?
I'd have to rate your set a solid 9 out of 10.
Oh my god, I thought it's gonna be 1 or 2 or something. Cause you guys, the builds that you guys do are so amazing. So I was like, okay.
Maybe if Nathan was here, he'd rate it that way, but I'm not mean. I think this is a great set.
I'm glad I invited you. You are the nice one. Anyway, let's get into the judging. This week's themes, it's called Wonders of Disney. So each contestants have to make a skin from a character that is chosen by you. Alright, so let's start up with the first contestant, that is Uni. She's making a skin inspired by Moana.
And oh my gosh, this skin just looks great. I love how it looks. It really gives off the vibe of Moana, I feel like, but also she made it her own. It looks like a more down-to-earth Moana. It's not as classy as Moana, but it definitely captures like a very raggy feel of like her after her journey, I feel like. I really like that look.
This is the second time that she made a flower crown. So I was expecting a little bit more. Alright, let's move on to the next one. That is Hello World, making a skin inspired by Dr. Facilia.
Oh my gosh, when I look at this skin, I can definitely tell exactly what Disney character is. The Doctor, I just love the skin, although it's very plain, I have to say. There's not much detail in the actual main design of the outfit.
Yeah, she is the one who always tries to make the whole process really enjoyable to watch, because it's not just about the skin, it's also about the whole presentation. Alright, let's look at Ellen. She made a skin inspired by Genie.
I just love the skin because whenever I look at it, I not only see the Genie, but I see all of the movie from Aladdin. I see a little bit of Princess Jasmine in there, like see-through hair, the transparent layer right there. It really makes it look like the Genie. So I feel like she not only captured the Genie, but she also captured another layer movie inside, which really just brings an entire new level to this design.
Alright, next it's from Dino Paw. She made a skin inspired by Judy Hopps from Zootopia. When I was looking at the skin, I have to look it up, look at the list, and okay, what did Dino get? And I was like, oh, Judy Hopps, what? Because at first I really don't see the connection, but I kind of see it now. She has a badge, but what's the blue thing in the back? Did you see that?
Yeah, those are the shoulder pads, actually,
I know.
from that's
But the problem is, like, she changed the color tone of the skin to green, and then the blue thing is just like so out of place. Alright, let's go to Naimira. She made a skin for Oogie Boogie.
Oh, this skin, this is honestly one of my personal favorites when I was looking through them, because this one I feel like has a lot of personality, and while it's a very simplistic design, she really got a lot through the skin. One thing that I really love is just the socks on the skin. Although Oogie Boogie doesn't actually wear socks in the film, it really just brings the entire idea of Halloween Town. It's just a little creepy little detail. Then also she has the stitches and stuff on her arms, which are just like that little extra bit that really makes the skin pop and just shows that she put, once again, a lot of detail into this simple design.
Yeah, I've got to say she got one of the hardest theme, because when you just look at it, there's not much you can do, because the color of the whole body of the character is so simple, it's so plain, but she managed to like add those like little hair accessories and the socks to make this skin like elevate to the next level, you know? So let's look at Jason. He made a skin for the Mad Hatter. So he was in the bottom 2 last week. So, I just want to say one thing, that he improved a lot in this skin.
When I looked at it, the front of the skin I love. I'm going to be honest, Alice in Wonderland is one of my favorite Disney movies. It actually is my favorite. And so I have a bit of bias here whenever I say this is one of my favorite skins in terms of the actual front appeal of it. It just has a lot of detail, especially on the chest area, with all the little tiny dots on the front that are supposed to be like pins and just various pieces of cloth. I really love that. Although I do have to say, on the back, there's not much. It's just plain brown, and that's where the skin sort of falls short a little bit for me, but other than that, a very solid skin.
Well, I gotta say, like, this skin is a major step up from what he did last time. He didn't make any major mistakes, because last time he left out some major details. He didn't color some of the parts, but this time he really stepped it up. He tried to add more details to it, and I mean, he's one of the only guys in this competition, and I want a guy to do well, and I think he has the potential to do well, and I can't wait to see what he do next. Next one, Matafang, Pinocchio. Really Pinocchio-ish, this skin.
It is definitely Pinocchio.
The shadings are really good, but the lack of creativity, the lack of originality, is just really showing the skin, because I was expecting like you change it a bit, like maybe modernize it. I don't know, because it looks too much like the real Pinocchio from the movie.
It definitely looks very Pinocchio-ish.
And Pinocchio is not a hot theme at all.
No, it's not, and so I feel like she could have done more.
Okay, so let's look at the next skin. Caitlin's take on Ariel. Where's Ariel?
Yeah, that was my initial question when looking through the skin. I honestly don't see it. I really tried.
When I look at the skin, like, the shadings are poor. There's no shadings at all. It's so plain. But I do want to commend the fact that she tried to add a little bit personality, like a different personality to Ariel.
You can tell that she tried to do something different. I have to applaud her for that bit. But just a little bit of something different, like just changing the hair even to red, or just changing a few of the colors, at least, would have gone a long way in order to really sell the Ariel gone bad theme. Because right now, you just can't tell it's Ariel, unfortunately.
I see Ursula, you know.
Yeah, I see more of Ursula than Ariel in this one, unfortunately.
Did she got the wrong character?
Yeah. Maybe she did.
Did I not give her Ariel? This is disappointing, because Ariel is a really easy theme. But yeah, it was not what I expected. Alright, let's go to Gabby. She made a skin for Figment. Can I just say something? When you say this, I had no idea what this is.
Yeah, no. Okay, yeah, you don't have that in Hong Kong Disneyland, but I do have to say that she got the wings absolutely perfect on the back of the skin to Figment. And I love the entire design, especially her hair really mixes well with the purple coloring of Figment, along with the little the horns on the side, not ears, and it overall just comes together to bring a very strong, great skin, especially with the dragon heads. I love that little detail that she was throwing out there.
Purple is like her color, so I feel like she actually got the perfect skin. But to be honest, like when our challenge winner Eli gave her the skin, he gave it to her as if like because he wants to sabotage her. I do believe that. Because when everybody hears this theme, a lot of them was like confused. Like they asked me what it is. So she was scared when she got a skin. But I think she did a really good job because this is definitely not the easiest skin because not everyone is familiar with this character. So I'm glad she did her homework, she studied and she tried to get everything right. And it was not a dragon. It was like a modern take of the skin. It's like
it was
totally
a very
weird.
modern.
It's really confident.
It looks like, honestly, if that was made into an actual like onesie, I would probably buy that. It's a great design. I love it.
I would totally wear it. All right, next one is our contestant from Sweden. It's Eli. He made Peter Pan.
Okay, I really have to say that I love his take on the skin. The skin really embodies not only Peter Pan, but I like how he took it like a darker way. I've seen not only Disney's version of Peter Pan, but also the original story of Peter Pan, in which Peter was definitely a much darker character, and I feel like this is a great embodiment of the original idea of what Peter Pan was supposed to be. I'm sort of getting an idea of like, this is what would happen to Peter Pan if Captain Hook had beaten him. Like, it looks like he's a pirate, to be honest, with, like, I don't know if that's what he was going for, but, like, he has, like, the eye patch looking, like, blackness over one of his eyes.
I just want to say, I love the detail that he did with the clothes. You can see, like, he used the second layer, like, every spot he tried to use it, and I think it's, like, it comes out really great. Like, it's totally something that I would wear. Look at our last contestant, Sweetie Pie from United Kingdom, and she made a skin for Snow White. I gotta say, she stayed true to the original movie, the color.
Yeah. She definitely stayed very true to the original color. I feel like her entire skin's actually using only the colors from the original animated film, which...
I was going to say that.
Which I actually sort of like, although I do think that she could have added in a bit more detail and shading. Although
shading.
I feel like also since this is like the first Disney princess, honestly it could work as like, since this was like the cheapest Disney movie they had to make, since it was the first one.
This is the second week that she made a skin that has a serious lack of shadings. Basically, it looks so much like the skin that she made because last week the theme is called This Is Me, is to make a skin about themselves. She kind of made herself into like a really a royal. She had the crown going like a royal person, you know. So very similar. The color tone is very similar. You can see the bright red and the yellow going on. She had the blue. The blue is a new one. Like I always told her to work on your shadings. Like it won't hurt. Like shade a little bit more, like on your dress, like different shades of yellow, right?
There's a lot she could have done with that in order to make it look a bit more like a dress, maybe a little bit more shading with some yellowish grays or darker yellows. That could just make the skin pop, and it could really sell the idea of it being a dress, because right now it just looks like a leggings, and it looks a bit off from what I had imagined Snow White to look like.
I have to send one person home. Someone has to go home. So
oh gosh.
It's gonna be hard, but I think I have made a decision.
Ooh.
Well, I just want to say thank you for being here, for judging.
Oh, and thank you for having me. It's really fun. I'd love to do it again sometime.
Yeah, you should. Well, maybe you will appear again. You know, who knows?
Hey, who knows?
Yeah, maybe. Well,
I still have a lot more Disney characters to choose, so...
Yeah. Right, anyway, thank you so much, PDawgWoolf, and now it's my time to announce the result to the contestants. "11 skin designers stand before me, but I'm only gonna call 10 names. If I call your name, that means you will get to stay another week. First name that I'm gonna call, it's the best performer of the week. Gabby. You got one of the most unfamiliar Disney character, but still you did really good. The skin is you, and it shows that you worked really hard this week. Congratulations.
Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, I'm so excited. This is my first win. Ah! Oh my god. I gotta tell everyone I know. I gotta call up my one friend.
Eli, Alan, Namira, Hello World, Jason. This is a huge step up from what you did last week. Great job. Uni, Dino. 3 people left. The person that would not be in the bottom 2 is Maddie. The shadings is quite nice, but I wish you would have been a little bit more creative with your skin. Sweetie and Caitlin, please step forward. 2 skin designers stand before me, but I will only call one name, and the name that I do not call must immediately leave the competition. Caitlin. While the task for this week is to make a skin inspired by the Disney character, it doesn't seem like you have taken too much inspiration from that Disney character. In fact, both the guest judge and I had a hard time figuring out which Disney character your skin is representing. And then we have Sweetie. Shadings, shadings, shadings. The lack of shadings and colors from this skin made our guest judge wonder if you did this because Snow White is one of the cheapest animation. Unfortunately, our theme this week is not Disney characters on budget. Both of your skin lack luster, but fortunately, one of you get to stay. And that person is Sweetie. Sweetie, I let you stay because your skin has a little bit more connection to your own Disney character. But you really need to work hard on your coloring and shading skills if you want to make it far. Okay? Caitlin, it's really sad to see you go. I really like your skin style. With practice, I believe that you can do something amazing. So don't give up, okay?
I think that I actually did kind of bad that round, and I kind of felt like I was gonna be eliminated.
It's so hard to say because she's my best friend and I don't want to make her feel bad about herself. I don't think it was the right choice, but I do at the same time. Sorry, Caitlin.
It's something that I want, and obviously when you have something that you want so badly and then you lose it.
Next time on Quties Designs, you have to learn to work with one another.
Why did I get Gabby? I know Gabby dislikes me a lot.
Cake for life!
I'm pretty familiar. I actually work in a bakery, so...
Yeah, that's great.
It does kind of look creepy if you think about it.
It does look a little bit creepy, but if you think the thing is, if you think about it and knowing that the theme is cake, then I feel like it's cute. But if you come in the room, just kind of hey, just kill somebody.
That rhythm.